Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Big Noob. Hi, Gehenna and Poopyhead and Link and Faint. Hello. Also, if anyone has a better title idea, please let me know, because my titles always suck. Just want to note, music is near mute. What? Can you guys hear the music? Or are you talking about a different kind of music? Hi Leo and Tapple and Eric and Stacy. Hi Ben and Bleeker and Osbo and JC. Hi Kuchi Copy and Chronos and Nicest Chatter and Jonas. Hi Simri and Jim and Andrew. Hi Ryusu and Osmo and Poopyhead and Badly. Hi Hello Kitty and Adapen and Richard and Default and Hockey. Hi Yuzu and Novadi and Got a Strategy. Ben, thank you for the tier 3 for 40 months. I very much appreciate that. That is very kind of you. Thank you very, very much. Hi Default. Oh wait, I already said that, I think. Hi Yuzu and Novadi and Got a Strategy and Young Guy and Sacktown Kid and Sarbast. Hi Smugface. Something like hi Yaps Reacts plus Dailies. Is that just Emery's title? Okay, that's a bit too loud for me. Hi Chaotic and H2 and Leonie and Pedro and Galactazul. Hi House and Wintos and Merosity. And Lucica, hi Dragon. Hi Izmir and Silver Sable and Legally Cringe. Hi Coffee Cup. Did you move the Eve poster or is it just me? No, I may have moved, the camera may have moved slightly though, on accident. Hi Proct, hi Junkyard. Hello Leo. My bad, it was my earphones. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say the sound waves, whatever you call it, the waveform, it looks fine. Hi Cocky and Meta. You're Skrillex now or some shit? Damn right. I haven't touched the Korg thing anymore. But I'm really excited to try it again. I don't know if I'll do it today. How did your assignment go? It went okay. No, it was good. It wasn't there were things I would have liked to, what's the word? Any issue with the assignment? No, I'm just so fucking slow, dude. Ooh, I don't know how I fuck things up, and I've got 2 essays due end of this week as well. Which, did you get the Tomodachi Life demo? I did. That is what we're going to be doing. What was it about? Anything interesting? I was analyzing Twitch basically. And their system and infrastructure and stuff like that. Hi Vivzy. Streaming despite the assignments. Yeah, because I feel so bad. I've barely been streaming this year, and I do really want to stream, but don't tell anybody. But I haven't started writing either of the essays, and I don't know how that happened, because I don't know, I'm kicking myself, because it's like I focus on everything but actually writing the assignment. I'll write tons of notes and I'll plan stuff. I don't actually fucking write it. That was the problem with that other assignment I submitted. Are you doing like internet traffic? I wasn't, not quite. I looked at some of the like the data processing and how, you know, Twitch obviously runs on AWS, and then AWS has a dedicated service called IVS, which is built specifically for Twitch, and how that infrastructure works. Are you taking ADHD meds? No! Hi Wintoast. I'm telling everyone. Okay, don't do that. You literally are GRRM. Literally me! About to cram the essays until 2 days before it's due. Listen, one of them is an essay I'm writing about Silk Song, the game. And it's 1,000 words, which is very short. And it's very methodical, and like, that's fine. 500 word essay due tomorrow. No. Hi Beat Cambo. And hi Cindy and Pat7. Did you see the new Lord of the Rings movie? Uh, yes, is that real? Like, they're doing like a sequel? You have to analyze Silk Song by that criteria, right? Yeah. I have to basically I have to, speak a little about the mechanics of Silk Song, about how the gameplay works, and, what kind of systems it has, and then also some stuff about how it creates, like, atmosphere, and easy. Like, I'm gonna enjoy writing that. I've never seen you smile so much until your recent TikTok. That TikTok has been in the works for a few months, actually. It started as, just a small idea, and I worked with this team of producers, and we kind of workshopped it, and we brainstormed, and, it's been a whole process, and it's really, I guess, what's the word, like, gratifying, just being able to actualize it and release it to the public, release it out into the world. It's been really special, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. Why don't you take those categories and write a little each day instead of waiting for the deadline heart attack? I mean, that's what I'm learning. I need to actually... I do everything but the actual thing I need to do. Even... I get so mad at myself. Even on Tuesday earlier this week, which is when my assignment was due, instead of... it was just like a slide pack that I had to do with like a bunch of visualizations and like there was some supporting documents that we also had to add that was like more writing, but I'd done like all of that. But I just had to make these slides and like put the information on the fucking slides and then make it like look pretty. But I was making it look pretty. I was spending like an hour making a slide look pretty, and then I realized after, I was like, oh my fucking god, just put the information on the goddamn slide and then make it look pretty. But sorry, I'm sorry to unleash the anger on you guys. That's anger towards myself. Yeah. I've caught every streamer of the past 3 years. I don't think you have, Clisimri, but thank you very much. Hi, Mr. Nice Guy and Orange Juice. W haircut, by the way. Thank you. I did get a haircut. And my hair is also re-dyed. I don't know if you guys can tell, because you say you can never tell, but it's darker. And shorter. Hi, Rickman and Entropy. Just write or we'll get mad. Yeah, we just gotta write. It's darker, looks the same, TBH. It is darker. We can tell because you aren't complaining about your hair. No, I think it looks okay right now. Must be the white balance? Yeah, maybe. We can only tell when you move because the light on top of your head is too bright. Yeah. I mean, I still think it does look darker even with the light. I haven't even been following for 3 years? Wait, really? I mean, almost. What do you mean? Following since April 16th, 2023. Almost, man. I saw that TikTok of you showing off your haircut. You looked geeked. Guys, what does geeked mean? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Maybe you need ADHD meds? Dude, yeah, I'd love to have ADHD meds, but I have to go see a psychiatrist, which costs a bit of money. And then I have to get on a waiting list to be able to get the medication. And then I also have to pay to get the medication if I can even obtain it within a timely manner for my school semester. So it's a process. What if you take the meds and become a different person? Yeah, I mean, I have no idea how... I know ADHD medication can make people really... It can kind of suck the life out of you. I don't know. Hi Inv, and hi Shadow Castles. Can't get it even though you're diagnosed already. The problem is, and maybe this is kind of my fault, you have to be diagnosed by a psychiatrist. Having a diagnosis from a psychologist isn't enough. You have to be like formally diagnosed by a psychiatrist and deemed eligible for the medication. Isn't that kind of fucked up? It's so stupid, right? Yeah. Your current diagnosis is just for fun. That's honestly kind of what it feels like. But anyway, it's too late. That's basically what I'm saying. Um, yeah, and so I've got that Silksong essay, but wait, there's more. I have an urban planning essay, which is the one that's going to be even trickier. I have an idea for it, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You have 3 due this week? Well, no, I've got. So I had that other assignment due on Tuesday, which is done. Then I've got the 2 essays. The urban planning one's due Sunday at 11:59 p.m. And then the Silksong one, I thought it was due 11:59 p.m. Monday, but it's actually due 10 a.m. on Monday, which is fucking annoying. How many fucking urban planning classes do you have? I've done quite a few since I've switched to the design bachelor, and I actually do enjoy it. The Twitch essay is how many words? I don't have a Twitch essay. I have a Silksong essay, and that's 1,000 words, which is tiny. The other one is 1,300 words, which is a little bit longer. The problem is the urban planning one isn't as... The Silksong essay is very much like... How do I say this? The urban planning one is an analysis. As opposed... I mean, the Silksong one's also an analysis, but I feel like it's much more structured. Like, we have an actual model of analysis that we have to follow and questions we need to answer. Whereas the urban planning is kind of just like, fuck it, like choose a topic, make sure it's intellectual, and analyze it thoughtfully. 1,000 words you could do on stream? Yeah, I probably could. Why are you looking to Twitch then? Because Twitch was for the other subject that was due on Tuesday. Yeah. Sorry guys to put my uni stress on you. Did I miss the Silksong essay explanation? Is that the video game design class? Yes, it is. Another 5L study stream, right? I was thinking about that. Hi 6elle and Nost and Wizik. Fuck, what was I saying? Oh yeah, sorry. If I do a 5L stream, it will be actually writing the Silksong essay. If I do them, but I feel like that's risky because I don't know if I'll actually be able to write or I'll get distracted. Ask each tab to give you 3 words and it's done. Do you need references for a Silksong essay? I do. Yeah, they want academic sources, but I was kind of confused. I asked my tutor about this and his answer wasn't very helpful. Obviously, I'll reference the guy who made the model we're using to analyze, the game analysis model, but then other stuff, I'm like, what else am I supposed to fucking reference? What other academic papers are going to be relevant to me analyzing the gameplay of Silksong? Bro does not want to get this essay done, I guess. No, I do! Do an hour if you get distracted, then end it. Yeah. Yeah. We can do that. Are there any other models? There are, and I will include like some other models too, but then the assignment says to use this model to analyze. And so I'm like, if I'm using another one, is that not going against the fucking, you know, what the assignment is? Could you reference other people's reviews? Oh, that, yes. Oh wait, no, but then that doesn't count as academic source though, right? Having backseaters during work would drive me insane. I don't think I can get backseated while I'm writing an essay. I think. We could brainstorm. Can I write an essay for you? Give me one you don't care about, please. That's academic misconduct. You could have wrote it in what the stream has lasted. 14 minutes? What do you mean? Yeah, I'll try and, yeah, I'll get down and, yep. Can you think of any papers that even use this model? No, I haven't checked. But maybe I could check if other people have, I don't know. I'll sort it out, Just use AI like everyone else. I don't think. I think that would be pretty obvious. I think you are allowed to use AI now for essays. Well, no, not to write them, obviously. But, like, it's no longer you cannot use AI under any circumstance. It's like if you use AI, you must attribute it using the university's like something. What do you think about all the OTK streamers having all this drama? I wasn't aware of any drama. I mean, OTK's dead. I don't know how you'd be able to tell unless it was just literally a copy-paste. I mean, that's what I was imagining. A copy-paste would be incredibly obvious. My job also put out announcements today saying we are using AI for certain low-level tasks now. Yeah. Also, this is a fan, if you're wondering what I have in my hand. I never wrote an essay in college. I wonder how common it is. What did you study? I mean, I know if you're doing, like... When do you not write essays? Surely even in, like, an engineering degree, you at least write one essay. That's what that sound was? Oh no, is it, like, humming? Sorry, I'll turn it off. Oh, maths? Yes, okay, maths I would understand. I've done more AI workshops these last few months than actual work, Jesus. Senior design maybe is kind of an essay. There are maths papers. I feel like surely... surely you have to write research papers. Dude, how do you fucking do a degree in maths? Wait, no, sorry, that was a dumb question. But like, what variety is there in a maths degree? Like, if you're in your 3rd year of studying mathematics, are you still just solving maths? Yeah, do you have to... Surely you'd have to write something. Yeah, is there a thesis about maths you have to write? You still have to take English or rhetoric classes for a degree in the US? Oh. Proofs. Theory and proofs and stuff. I don't know what proofs is, but I can infer what that means, I guess. My maths professor was studying the patterns of penguins or something. Wait, that's so cool. Different areas starting from calculus to topology and such. Probably develops into physics and theoretical application. Got it, I see. But yeah, I'm kind of stressed at the moment, a little bit. I was very stressed last night. Various things going on in the world. And my assignment's due, which is obviously very minor compared to the other stuff that's happening. But it's okay. If I can't do anything about it, I just need to ground myself. Didn't you take Calc 1 and 2? I've never studied calculus. I kind of want to teach myself, eventually. Lock in the opening sentence to your Silksong essay on stream. Well, I'd introduce it. Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong, is the highly anticipated sequel to the... When did Hollow Knight come out? 2017? A while ago now. Team Cherry's Hollow Knight game in 2016. Are you writing a Steam review or an essay? An essay! Hi, Lady Wuhan. 20 years ago. I think Silksong came... I want to say 2016 is when Hollow Knight came. Oh no, it was 2017. I was right the first time. Will you mention your Silksong essay that you rage quit the game after 5 hours? I didn't rage quit! I want to play more of it. But I think I should focus on actually writing the essay now. I think that would be an intelligent decision. Write your Silksong essay like a video essay. I don't know about that. Hi trees, thank you. PTSD man, if I never write an essay again, it'll be too soon. I feel like, I was like, I'm kind of stressed because I feel like I haven't wrote an essay in ages, but I wrote one last semester, I think. The model is made to analyze Silksong itself. Wouldn't mentioning the prior game or how anticipated it was be irrelevant to the topic? I was just thinking of an introductory sentence to introduce the game, but maybe I shouldn't do that. The game builds tension, but giving you the chance to lose your points if you don't recollect them before dying. This makes the game like the FromSoft Dark Souls series. True, 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 true. Remember essays of structure, intro, body, and conclusion. Yeah, I know that part. I've been embarrassed at how I feel like my writing is really horrible. I feel like my writing peaked in high school, and it hasn't, I don't think it's declined in quality, but I think it's gone up, and then it's just been like this. When I feel like at uni it should continue to go up like this a little bit. There's no way your writing is bad. It's not bad, I just feel like it should be so much better, considering the subjects I've done, and maybe delusion peaked in high school? No. Hi, Zero. I took a game music class in uni, and for the final project I made a 15-minute video essay. That sounds very fun. Your standards might have raised? I mean, yes. Because I'm at uni, and I feel like my writing hasn't improved in years. You should reread your high school essays, they're probably worse than you remembered. I probably do have some somewhere. Defining terms and signposting and shit, yes. I mean, like, I mean more so just the eloquence of my language. I feel like the way I write is still kind of clumsy. I still get the structure fine, and I get the evidence in my prose, yeah. I'm an idiot, you mean writing, not handwriting. Yeah, no, not handwriting, no. Go back to writing fanfiction to practice. Honestly, that's not the worst idea. Not the worst idea. The Starship needs to develop a writing branch team. I mean, that was why I wanted to start writing blog post type things, just so I do get into the habit of writing regularly and improving. And I think, like, I've been reading quite a lot recently. I think that is helping. Sneak into some English classes, yeah. In this blog post, I will discuss the various intricacies of the Silk Song video game. Do you have to talk about the game design specifically? A book and some magazines I've checked refer to the anticipation for it, which I guess is more marketing shit. Oh no, I don't have to talk about marketing, no. Have you read House of Leaves? No. Yeah, I did add, people recommended some books last stream, or a couple streams ago. I did put them in my Goodreads to read list. I have noted them. Hi, Jack. Hi, Bella. I've been absent. How have you been since my absence? I don't know how long you've been absent for, but I've been okay, thank you. Oh, I do want to read Dracula. I can't believe I haven't read Dracula yet. What have you even been doing? I've been working on my Twitch assignment. And Mentange, thank you for 37 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. How big is the reading list? I don't have... On my Goodreads, I think there's like 25, maybe. Did you clean up your Goodreads so you can link it? Oh no, I didn't have to clean up anything. I was just worried that if my password wasn't strong, someone might try and hack it, that's all. Anyways, play SOTN. What is SOTN? I recommended the Bible. I don't really want to read the Bible, I'm sorry. Oh, Symphony of the Night, sorry, Castlevania. I once read about religion and cultural influence in video games like Assassin's Creed, COD, Bioshock, and WoW in college. I got an A+. That sounds very interesting, actually. And well done. How many wall staring stoop wars since last stream? I've been staring at a few walls. No, but I asked myself the same thing, because another thing I've been trying to do is be more conscious about my computer use, particularly like not turning on my desktop computer as soon as I wake up, which is the habit I've been in for the past 5 years, maybe. And not going down YouTube rabbit holes, which has helped my productivity. But I don't know, I think I get focused on the wrong things. I'm reading The Fingersmith, Flowers for Algernon, and Gone Girl right now. Those sound very interesting reads. Yeah, Flowers for Algernon, someone recommended last time. I added that to my read list. My computer is on 24/7. I don't, mine usually was too, but then every time I just default to whenever I wanted to do something, I'd go to my computer and like look up some bullshit or look at a random YouTube video. Did you go to the gym? No, I haven't. Semaphore, thank you for the 7 months. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. I'm still losing like 3 hours every time I open YouTube. Yeah, see, that's the problem I had too, which is why I'm trying to not be on it as much. So what have you been doing? I don't know, dude. What did I do? What did I do on Monday? Oh, Monday was when I got hair and nails. And then I did some studying too. What else did I have? No, that was what I did that day. Then Tuesday, I was working on my assignment all day. Yesterday, I had classes. Yeah. Did you go back for another dance class? No, I haven't. What's on the bucket list for this week? I have not done a bucket list for this week. Mainly because I need to focus on my assignments. The random black hole of time being wasted that you can't even account for. Yeah, it's scary, man. Well, your wall is looking bare. Could I supply you with a giant Zelda mural to show your undying dedication for an amazing franchise? That'd be awesome. Hi, Clownish. Keep a journal and track what you do. I'll forget, man. Have you messed around anymore with your game? No. No, I have not. Doing the S is a good point for the list, I guess. Yeah, that can be my bucket list. Hi, Truffles. Are you gonna keep making beats today? I'd love to make some beats, but my plan was to play the Tomodachi Life demo, which comes out in April. Oh god, sorry. This is not a vape, this is a lipstick. I have no idea how long the demo is gonna be. I was thinking about that. Hi, Usagir, by the way. Then I said last stream I was going to play Pikmin. We're close to finishing Pikmin, so if I have time, I'll do Pikmin. Again, I'm really sorry. My streams recently and today are very short. I'm really sorry. Thank you for understanding. I will say not next week, but the week after I have my mid-semester break. And I think that's when I'll play Resident Evil Requiem. I feel like that'd be a good time to do it. Why is it short today? The fuck? Because I've got 2 essays that are due at the end of this week, which is in... What day is it today? Thursday? So like 3-4 days that I haven't started. That's why. To be honest, maybe I shouldn't even be streaming. Saying that just made me realize how crazy it is that I haven't started them. But, yep. I do essays in 20 minutes. Yeah, well, I'm incredibly slow at working. Can't you pay someone to do them for you? That's against the academic rules. Really fuck with the Korg DS segment, by the way. I had so much fun fiddling with that. And I went on a little bit of I was looking on YouTube at different Korg covers and trying to find like tutorials and information. I really want to get good. Or familiarize myself with the Korg thing, because I had a lot of fun. Do people use AI for their essays in uni? Yes. To what degree? I'm not sure, but definitely. Like the keyboard? No, like the knobs. You seem having a clear head at the moment. Why not writing down your ideas for the essay right now? Because we're not here to do uni work. This is meant to be a fun stream. Would you branch out to synths like Moog? Yes, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Honestly, I think most students are using it like crazy. Yeah, like I am always surprised at, like when we had to do a report for our UX groups project thing last semester, one of the girls straight up just copy and pasted like paragraphs from ChatGPT into the report, and I was kind of astounded by that. I was like, you're not even gonna like change it a little bit? Like, I At least 50% are literally copy pasting everything as my impression. Yeah, it's quite bad. That's a great question. What's your DJ stage name? I need to workshop that. I'm not sure yet. But I definitely want to release... I've been wanting to release a song, the song of the summer, for a long time now. I will say, I saw a lot of people using Korg to make covers of existing songs. I mean, we looked at that last stream. There was someone who did we watch the Daft Punk cover? No, maybe we didn't. Maybe I watched that privately. But there was that guy who covered Zelda, and I was wondering if either I think I'll experiment with making the synth sound different, but I was also wondering if trying to recreate a song would be a good starting point to help me get familiar with the tool. Well, if you had 3 genie wishes and you knew they would be as misinterpreted as possible, what would you wish for? What the fuck? I have no idea. Should I just wish for evil things to happen and, like, see if they manifest or not? Then you could modify the song a bit? Yeah, you could do, like, little remixes. Should be in Miami now for Ultra Weekend Lil Bub. What the hell is Ultra Weekend? They would come out worse. I don't think so, necessarily. Did I have anything else to say? I don't think so. Thank you, Pointless. Thank you very much. Let me open my capture card and hope that it works okay. Gaming time. The gaming question is Tomodachi Life. It's only for the hardest of gamers. Thoughts on the new Harry Potter? I have not seen the trailer to that. Tested the capture card of yours? I have tested it. It looks like it's working. So, unless something goes catastrophically wrong, it should be fine. Do you know who you're putting on your island? I don't know. I don't know yet. Usually I just make myself first. That's what everyone does, right? You put yourself on the island. She hasn't seen Snape. Oh, I did see... Snape is a black guy, right? I saw people freaking the fuck out about that. Hi, Laserfort. Yeah, the same thing happened... Not everyone. Makes himself... Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about Tomodachi or Harry Potter? You haven't seen the Harry Potter trailer and you want to be a millennial like that? Well, isn't this Harry Potter show meant to... That's like to appeal to Gen Alpha or something, right? Can you add Olimar? We could try adding Olimar, yeah. We could try.